well, so we'll just like have a little dance session in the gym. So I'm always kind of dancing. It's always going to be part of my life, and same with acting. It's important to always practice the craft, I think.
Question that kept coming through on Instagram is, what is it like to be on set? I know you traveled you did Find Me in Paris, but didn't you also travel to Amsterdam? Was it Amsterdam?
Oh yes, yeah. We went to so many places. We didn't film in Amsterdam, but like we went.
Where did you film?
Ransom.
Yes, thank you. Yes.
We filmed in Budapest.
Budapest. Why did I think Amsterdam? Okay. So can you kind of talk about being on set, I guess, and then I guess balancing like the traveling aspect, like being in a whole different, I know you're also from the UK, so it's a bit different for you, but from from like a Port Perry to Paris, and then kind of traveling and also trying to learn a script.
Yes, the traveling aspect of it is super exciting for me because I love to travel, but it does get a little bit crazy, especially jet lag. Like if I'm traveling from Canada to Paris, or even just like Paris to the UK, like if I'm visiting family, it's only a small time difference, but it does make a difference. So it's important that I get all my sleep and not like let little things distract me. Like I'll make sure I'm getting a full, I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but like 6 hours of sleep when I'm working is like a lot for me. So I'll make sure I'm getting a good amount of sleep. But yeah, in terms of like actually being on set in all of these different countries is incredible, because we even get to work with like different crew members. So if we're filming so Find Me in Paris films in Paris and Belgium, and we have different crew for Paris and Belgium, which is awesome because then we get to switch between all these people, and and everyone's so lovely. So that is really nice. But it does become a little bit difficult with like the language barrier was difficult. And as well, when I filmed in Budapest for Ransom, that was a little strange for me as well, because that was a completely like foreign language to my ear, where in Paris I was kind of used to hearing the French, I kind of understood it. And in Belgium they speak French as well, so it wasn't new to me as much as it was in Budapest. But yeah, I actually learned a little bit of the language. Like I couldn't sit here and have a conversation with you in French, but if someone's like talking about me in French, I know what they're saying. You know what I mean? We did get to travel to a bunch of different places, which was really cool. Not even just to film, but as a cast, we were like, let's go to Amsterdam, like let's go to London. We did some press in London, so like that was really fun as well. But I'm lucky that I love to travel, and I think I'm like used to it now. Attending CMTC, for me, the best thing that I did was just put myself out there with everything, like attending all the seminars and the competitions, even if it's not something that I thought I would be necessarily super passionate about. It helped me meet all of these amazing people, whether it was the agents and the scouts and the managers, or even just the people attending. Like you're in this huge event with all of these like-minded people. They're all creative minds, and they all want to be in a similar industry. So it's such a good opportunity to connect with these people and make friends. And I think it's all about just putting yourself out there and not holding back. And I know it's scary, especially if you're a new face, but like I said, you've just got to put yourself out there, and no, don't let those like little negative voices in your head like hold you back. You just got to persevere and not give up, and just believe in yourself. Definitely didn't realize how quick things go, but at the same time, like I knew that it would be difficult to persevere when you're getting told no and people aren't showing interest, or you don't hear anything back. But it was a lot harder than I actually thought it was. Like I'm quite sensitive in terms of that. Like I take criticism really well, but it's like when I don't hear anything and I don't know what I can improve on, it like really bothers me. But that's something that I've had to work on, and now it's very natural because I've been doing it for so long. But I think that's something that I wish I could have told myself, is just like be prepared for it, like, and just you can't give up, which I didn't, and thank goodness I didn't, because I wouldn't be here if I did. So yeah, it's just I would just say I think I wasn't prepared for the amount of no's. Like it's not easy, but that doesn't mean that you should give up if it's something that you're really passionate about.
How long did it take you to learn ballet for the role?
I've been doing ballet since I was 4. Well, actually, no, not since I was 4. Since I was probably like 7. So I've had a ballet background, but then we took about a month to learn the ballet dances and do a bit of extra training. What I'll do in terms of when I receive the script is I'll read the entire script of the episode, and then on the weekend, I'll learn the lines for the week, and then all I have to do the night before is like recap, and especially like really learn the heavy dialogue or the heavy emotional scenes, because I don't want to be caught off guard on set if I forget a line, like with the emotional scenes, you know. And then with dancing, I'm always visualizing. I'll listen to the music and just visualize myself doing it in my head. And we have rehearsals on weekends, and then also as a cast we'll go to like the gym in our building and practice on our own, and I'm rehearsing, like I'll make some space in my apartment. I never want to go onto set feeling like I'm not prepared, so and I love dancing, so any opportunity and any time I have, I'll just be like rehearsing a piece so that I'm comfortable on set when I get there to film it.
Would you say you are similar to your character on Finding in Paris?
Yes, I actually do think I'm very similar to her. She is super passionate, and that's like my favorite quality about Lena. Because I think that I'm very passionate as well, and she sees the good in everyone, even people that do give her a hard time. And I think that I'm the same, so I really like how I can connect with her in that way. Yeah, we are very similar, and I feel like because she's from 1905, like the tiniest little things excite her, and she's so passionate about like the smallest little things, and I'm like that, and I'm not from 1905. It's just like part of who I am, so that was really, really fun to play Lena in that way as well.
What was your reaction, and do you remember where you were when you found out you booked the role and you were going to Paris?
Oh yes, I remember this moment very vividly. So I was actually helping out for auditions for the Next Step season 6. I was with Amy, the casting director, and I was helping the choreographer teach the dance, and I was like sitting on the panel, and it was like super fun. And then Amy was actually the casting director for Finding in Paris. She was filling in because the original casting director couldn't do it. So she knew that I was in the mix for the role. And then in the middle of the audition, she was just like, okay, like everyone take a break. She's like, Jess, come here. And we went into like a dressing room, and she calls the writer of the show who I had worked with so that they could tell me that I got the job. So they FaceTimed me and told me, and I like broke down in tears because I was like, this is not happening. Like, how did this happen? Because it wasn't even like I planned to go into this audition, you know? So my mind hadn't prepared for the outcome. So it was just like super overwhelming and emotional. And I remember just like, even now, sometimes I'll just get emotional thinking about it, because I'm like, I never thought I would be the lead of my own show. Like, what is going on? Like, I never even thought I would be an actor. Oh, definitely not. It's never too late to start dancing. I did start when I was 4. I was super young. I did ballroom dancing. I was like a little tot in a ballroom class. It was so cute. But then when I moved to Canada, they didn't have ballroom dancing for 4-year-olds. So that's when I got into like ballet and jazz and acrobatics, and then eventually like contemporary and hip hop, and I started competing and stuff. I definitely don't think it's too late to start. I know people that have started when they're 16. I know people that have started when they were 18. And if you're committed to it and you're passionate about it and you believe in yourself, then you can really do anything.